Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Apostle Alfred Uyinosa, the man wey dey talk am as e be, and Victor say Buhari no fit turn Nigeria into Islamic country. Make I leave you, make you hear from Apostle Alfred. Enjoy the video.
My people, una good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on the location una for the connect with us this evening. We thank God for the wonderful things where in they do for our life. Una do well, well be una do they take our time, they follow all the sharing broadcast, they invite una friend. Well, my name is Remain Apostle Alfred Oyinosa.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you take the connect with us again this lovely evening. My name is Remain Victor Olise.
Una no say talk am as it be, now the broadcast of truth. Talk am as it be, we dey talk am as it be. The German will say it the way it is. The Benin will say Giatai we no jie. While the Lema will say it the way it is. Talk am as it be. Now, as we dey talk am as it be, we dey put mouth for so many things when it be say it dey affect humanity, whether we like it or not. Truth, now the antidote wey we need to take cure our society. For our society to become great society, everybody must return back to the altar of truth. Any community, when it be say no truthful person, you know say that community they under anarchy. Why? Because everybody go dey fear because of fear of the unknown. This evening, we want put mouth for one delicate matter. When it be say everybody, both you wey dey listen to us, both you wey go dey comment today, everybody go need to chook mouth for this matter. We no go open our eyes to allow Oga Bubu to Islamize this nation. We no go open our eyes. Because so many activities of this grandpa Bubu, it doesn't suggest say the man don't ready gidigba to Islamize the nation. Now, if you check the latest one where they pass, the bill for female police or soldier or anybody where they work within the paramilitary to begin the wear job. As of today, that bill don't pass second reading. Which means now waiting the want be this for the nation to be Islamite. Nigeria is not a Muslim country. Nigeria is a secular country. But today, our so-called brothers and sisters, when they call themselves Christian for the National Assembly, for the State House of Assembly, they fold hand, they allow evil people to pass law against the church. Now, our stupid and coward senators, they themselves never pass B to regulate our electoral practice. They never passed B to eliminate poverty for Nigeria. They not passed B to eliminate unemployment for Nigeria. They not passed B to say every average Nigeria go feel boss go bank with a league. They collect every month. They collect 20 naira free of charge. They not pass B to better the lot of the people. But today they passed B, or rather they want passed B so that everybody, they want begin to separate between the Christian and the Muslim. It would be very easy. Once you just see this policewoman, you say, now Muslim be this. You just say this one a Christian be this. So when they want begin to attack, it would be very easy for them to attack. Now, why would they talk this thing? Today, they pass all this bill now. Our so-called religious leaders, all of them keep quiet. They don't talk. After they don't pass the bill, we'll cause one protest. Where are the so-called Christian leaders? Where are those who call themselves Christian in the House of Assembly? Where is the houseboy Osinbajo, the grandfather of coward organization? Because now he be their father of being a coward. Now, you cannot tell us you are a Christian under your nose. They pass bill against the church, against the Christian, in a bid to want to Islamize the nation. Now, when I tell my people, say, come, these people want Islamize this country. Some people will tell me, say, Apostle, shut up, your teach the smell. This country is a pray country. It is not possible. Now, I say, look, make una hear this thing. Make una hear them. Before now wake up, they don't, mostly don't take over the country. Now they happen so. So my people, where are all the so-called coward Christian leaders in the House of Assembly? Una fold hand. Now they allow them to pass bill on job. Is that the problem of this country right now? Now they tell us, in fact, they take us to the direction of total Islamization without gun. And all these people, they do them without bullets, without knife. They carry and they go small, small. Me, my brother put man for this matter because I would curse that man when he call himself vice president. Vice President Osinbajo is the founder of Coward Association. Now be the president.
All right. Good evening, everybody. I want to appreciate everybody. Say would always come and tune in with us on a daily basis, and then more importantly to also contribute on our said topic. Any topic when we carry come, all of us go the talk put. But as opposed to the talk, the comment section they open, and I see some comments where I think say we need to also chook mouth put. The first one went draw my attention. Frank Abiola. He said, "This is not the fault of Bubu. Our people have sold their conscience." All right, Sir Frank Abiola. Yes, I think it should be a male. If I want to pick you up, sir, we understand what leadership is all about, and we know the power as far as hierarchy is concerned in leadership. And as such, I don't think there's anything bad if we also come out in the news and we hear or wake up in the morning and we see on the news that the Nigerian House of Assembly or House of Rep, they are passing a bill say make everybody they wear a rosary for neck. Is that possible? I'm trying to put this question across to you so that we will need to understand. Say, you know, get how we want to dream with the matter. As far as it is leadership and the concerned leadership, hierarchy, the leadership. And there is nothing that can happen without, as far as it concerns the issue of Islamization, without the interest of the president. Now, we are not saying this to say we won't point hand. We are not pointing hand, but we are trying to make it very clear. Say, see, what did they happen? One and not forget. Say, as we did so for Talk Must Be, we don't dey push people. The reason why Talk Must Be they exist. Now, say tomorrow. When I mean tomorrow, I mean in the next 10 years, I mean in the next 5 years, people go to search for Talk Must Be video. People go to find and say, I Talk Must Be talk this thing 2 years ago. They talked this thing 3 years ago, but we did not take heed. Now, as we speak, how many Nigerians they are aware? Say Nigeria as a nation, they attend organization of what? Of Islamic cooperation meeting.
They're not there aware.
And this cooperation, this cooperative, it is specifically for Islamized nation by their heads of state, their president and government officials. By the heads of state and government officials. These same people, now them bring that Sukok fund.
Before call that rule project they see for just now.
He gets one organization when they call Sukok. Mostly now then they into road, they do road. Now then they bring money to the do road. If now they drive past, if you get anybody when they drive past, majorly highway, tell them make they check road where they go to see one poster, Sukok, SUKUK. Now that Islamic nation corporation, now then they fund the president. Now I want to ask you one question. You, after they watch this video, so you go watch this video later after now. Who you want sponsor? You want use your money to sponsor when you know say you don't expect anything back. You must in one way or the other. If you're not expecting a financial reward back, is it that you are expecting loyalty back?
And Vice President Houseboy Bubu, they are Osinbajo, they are aware
of all these things. Now, no we can't open the matter fully. Of all the problems when they ground, waiting House of Rep didn't fit to debate about.
Now job.
Now say make military women they wear hijab. I don't understand why. Why? Just today, they say bandits don't kill, soldiers soldiers when they on official assignment, they collect 28 million naira for their hand, and then the ammunition when they say they carry.
A soldier only have power when they come to go and kill the masses, the harmless what masses. The same soldiers now they kill our people for Lekki. The same soldiers now they go to kill our people for Olu. The same soldiers now they go kill our people for Odi. So many things. Make we leave that one first because we dey come for all of una. Now, we they say we no go open our eyes to allow Grandpa Bubu to Islamize this nation. Of a truth, as of today now, 99.9 everything that happen for this country now, plan has been perfected. And who did they use? Those coward Christians. Those coward Christians. Now, that the ear they no go fit tell us, say he know they are aware of this matter. And he go say no fit call houseboy Osinbajo to order to say, son, what is now your interest that you cannot fight nor speak for the church? The coward Osinbajo, the houseboy, he don't say anything wrong. Now, make I downgrade a little bit. The same houseboy Osinbajo will be son. He no say the appointment of Inspector General Police is illegal. He no go through process. And in a son.
And now they see use.
And now they see use. So they go decorate him.
And it's a son. And you know the law. How that an IGP is supposed to be appointed. The police council is supposed to meet alongside 36 states, including the Federal Capital Territory. Supposed to meet with the president, and then they will give their input. This and this and this and this and this and this and this should be the reason why a social person should be appointed. All those factors were not considered. And then a son who also doubles as the vice president of the country. Now I want to ask, when all these things were being debated,
where in there?
That means if he did there, his effect is not fair. That means he does not know his job as a son.
Sorry, sir. My brother Bishop Kisley, when Osinbajo went to Imo, he called those people coward. Now me, I'm replying him. A man who folded his hand to see his brother
coward.
And call our brother coward.
No.
He himself is a coward.
No.
Now, for Osinbajo to call our people coward, he's a coward. And for Osinbajo to sit down, Osinbajo not there and where see the kidnap redeem members.
No, you know that will not concern now.
He not concern now. And I hold nobody apology.
That will not concern now. We want to state this very clearly, Sir Dr. Kisley. Sir, I want to state this very clearly. I want to understand where you are coming from, but in a nutshell, to be honest, sir. To be honest, that particular word, coward, was used by the vice president. Who failed to admit that their government has failed. And because their government has failed, people are now capitalizing on their loophole to ensure that they cause anarchy in this country. And as such, we cannot open our eyes and watch them continue to do whatever they are doing, trading with this country. How would you tell me that a soldier going on an official assignment on their e-logs, were surrounded by bandits, and then they were carted away with 28 million naira, and then the ammunition? You are saying that, where is the jet?
No, somebody they say God will help us. God can never help us.
Where the jet? Where the jet went miss?
It concern them, anything miss. They tell say jet miss.
Where the jet went miss? Like Mohammed come out, they tell us, say, why are we bothered about the jet? Like Mohammed came out, why are we bothered about the jet? Where the jet na pin, jet na needle,
now fly.
Abi the Boko Haram when they fight, the day Saudi Arabia, the Boko Haram were fighting. They are in one state in Nigeria, and we cannot capture them.
And the army never go invade them. And the vice president, the houseboy, in fact, I hold nobody apology on this matter. All the plans that have been perfected by Bubu and his gang, Osinbajo was also saying not that way. All the people that have been appointed into different offices, they are all Fulanis. Now, in the midst of these appointing people, a certain region has been, in fact, relegated to background. Are you telling me that East, they're not part of the country?
No.
No, let's say it the way it is. Wait, when I tell me the eastern part of the state, eastern
region.
eastern region, they are not part of Nigeria. So why will you underline, choose people from different sectors, yet you will not pick one person from the east? Then you will tell us to make it keep quiet. Now I dare to say that the leadership of the Nigerian church has failed. And they have failed us completely. They have failed. They have failed. And we hold no man apology. We cannot have the like of Osibanjo there. We cannot have the like of Pastor Adesina, who happened to be a pastor in Foursquare Church. Right under their nose, they allow Bubu to begin to implement laws that is against the church, that is against humanity. As of today, the church leadership has failed the people. When they tell us, say they want Islamite this nation, some of them tell us, say, our teeth they smell. I said, come, when they want to do this thing, they don't go fight war. They will implement policy. Now, the same people, they go Christian school. You go Baptist school. That you must wear hijab in the Christian school. All our fathers, what they have done, what did they do?
Nothing.
Apart from a bishop,
you didn't come up for last.
When it talk, where are the rest?
They fire out.
Now, what is the role of Vice President Osibanjo? What did he do and what did he say concerning that matter? Is it by hiding other shares? So that I don't want them to say I'm talking?
Not to that money, not
to share to that money?
To that money.
Or to the pay condolence visit? If the vice president who calls himself a Christian cannot speak, then he's a coward.
I want to open up this evening. Nigeria as a nation will practice sectionalized system of government. And even this is practiced even before, during and after elections. Now this is it. That the political elites, the rulers, they have been able to identify this factor. That religion holds a very high stake to determine who becomes who in politics in this country.
They know.
And this is why you will always see one Christian, one Muslim. They know. You always see one Christian, one Muslim. They do it to ensure that they kill any form of propaganda that wants to emanate from any sector in the religious angle, probably from the Muslim angle or from the Christian angle. Now this is it, categorically. In as much as we agree on this note, President Muhammadu Buhari is a Muslim. We don't have issues with Muslim. No, get that. We are not calling for war between Christian and Muslim. No, we are saying everybody should be allowed. Everybody should be allowed to practice whatever he or she wants to practice. You cannot force your religion on people. You cannot make your religion superior to another. As a matter of fact, we understand the what? We understand the undertone and the consequence of allowing some people to wear hijab. We understand how it will help to aid identification. How it will help to aid discrimination. We understand all these aspects.
And easily access for attack.
We understand all these aspects. Now, with the talk on, Buhari is doing 100% the bid of the Muslims.
And why
he was elected. And we are not blaming Buhari for it. The person when we can say, oh yeah, you can go be our own eye. Now that one, now they can't join themselves. That is Osibanjo. Osibanjo is supposed to be the voice
of the church.
And as such, when they want to do something, he goes sit down and say, no, we can't do it. If we do this, look at what will happen. Then they will strike balance. But it is very obvious that he has been sidelined, that he has been relegated, he has been what? Relinquished. This now why we they say, we know that Osibanjo is what is answerable to some set of persons. Who are those people? Number one, that the Adeboye. We know. You can't hide them from us. That the Adeboye should come out and tell us openly that Osibanjo does not listen to him.
They will know how to face them.
And we go leave that Adeboye.
They will leave him out of the matter.
But if they cannot come out to tell us that Osibanjo is not answerable to him, then that means that Adeboye is not doing his job as a father. They're supposed to guide him. Why? Because a father cannot open his eyes and see, say, your own son, when never reach 18 years, they carry woman, come sleep with woman for inside your house.
And you keep quiet.
And your own gen say make them make fun, they blow them.
He will go buy food for them.
What kind of a father is that? So we are saying that we go draw. May nobody come say the fathers in the land. No father is land. We will draw every fathers in the land. We will draw and let come out. Not until they come out and say, children, we are sorry. We are ready to do the right thing. We can say, yes, we will support you. But if they cannot do it, to be honest, we go they continue to the draw and let come out.
And all of them, they are busy fighting to build cathedral, to build 300 miles, to build 100 seater capacity. As if that is what we need now. Then you say, make we not talk. Right under their nose, the country has been Islamized. What do they do? People are looking, okay, una still they seek the face of God, Abi. Una still they pray. May God show now which una will talk. Abi, una well done.
I want to try open something more, read them, more see how these people take this strategic. How these people take this strategic, and then what is the mission of the church? Well, if they say the church, we get away with the hammer on the church. We have reasons for hammering on the church. Why? Because we know, say the church get a very big role to play as far as societal development is concerned in this part of the world. We know all these things. This is why when we they pull out, say the church must stand up. The church must do this. We know what they talk about. To be honest, I will talk this over and over again. The Organization of Islamic Cooperation, to be honest, those people have contributed more than the church has contributed in this country. The Organization of Islamic Cooperation, headed by Saudi Arabia, has contributed more than the church has contributed in developing this country.
Take it or you leave it. Take it to the bank.
Go argue it anywhere. Anywhere. Those who have contributed, what did the church they do?
Nothing.
What the church have their own private this thing, get their own private entity. Probably they build school, and then they say make people come attend the school. So they do road when everybody they pass.
I beg you.
Everybody they pass. Nine they do.
They'll say more not talk again.
Nine they do.
Say don't talk.
What? How has Osibanjo be able to mobilize the church? Did they practice doctrine?
Doctrinal
so they say,
doctrine.
I be Christ.
I'm a winner. I'm a Baptist.
I be deeper life.
No sense.
Baptist. They practice doctrine. This one will come say, your doctrine this is my doctrine. This is my. What do you mean by that?
See, time don't reach for us to tell our fathers the truth, and we hold no man apology. We hold no man apology. The only thing we do is to build school. Even the school member can never pay the school fees. University owned by a church member cannot pay the school fees. So how do we not help the people? For your information, the Muslim now they build one of the biggest university for Boeing and are free. Go and Google it. Free. Then you can say don't talk. See, we are not against any. We are not fighting the church. We wake them up. May they wake up to their responsibility. Every sector in Nigeria has been taken over by the Muslim. Where are the Christians? Even one Christian man, then they go even go pray, me never enter self. Go say, you know, give and walk. Wicked people. Now you are telling me not to talk. I never will start. Nana day break.
In a sane nation, a sane environment, waiting that the next thing that elders should be debating about, not say make they wear hijab, soldiers. I don't understand.
And our people, they never say anything wrong with her.
I don't understand. Do we understand what's called policy? If they pass that bill, finished.
It's finished. And there's nothing anybody can do. Nothing.
Where is the church?
No.
We are the Christians.
They are busy doing their denominational differences.
As we speak, nothing stop we from the south, east, and every other person. Make we sign a MOU to call back our representative when they represent for House of Assembly.
Call with
or House of Rep.
We know call more call them.
When we suppose do, we dey keep we dey pray. Say the Lord shall vindicate the church.
We vindicate.
The Lord. Which Lord?
We'll not deceive ourselves again. We'll not deceive ourselves again. At the verse.
This news we are already so. Now 2019, it was published by one Tony Alieme for Abuja, the publisher for Business Day. He said President Muhammadu Buhari will on Thursday, May 30th, that's 2019, depart Abuja to attend the summit of Organization of Islamic Cooperation in Mecca, Saudi Arabia. The 14th session of the summit conference of the OIC, scheduled to hold on Friday, May 31, will be hosted by King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud and attended by heads of states and governments of member states. And attended by heads of states and members and governments of member states. Nigeria has benefited from the OIC funded projects.
Good.
Including the training and guidelines on Sukuk insurance in 2018.
Does the Christian have anything like that?
In 2018, the Islamic Development Bank, IDB. Sorry?
Yeah, God bless you, sir. Good afternoon. Yeah, we're on live broadcast. We're on live broadcast. You want to contribute? All right. Please introduce yourself. Well done, sir.
I'm Joe Gerard, calling from Bangkok, Thailand.
All right, sir. Good evening, sir.
The issue is, my contribution is, the church is the problem of Nigeria.
Agree.
It's not the Muslim. Our Christian brothers, our Christendom has failed us. Our Christendom has failed us. Our Christendom has failed us, just as Mr. Victor said. The church has not contributed anything to Nigeria government. The church has not contributed anything reasonable to Nigeria government. There is no road type in the name of the church. There is no free education in the name of the church. Instead, the church will build a university or secondary school or primary school and put a huge amount of money that even the church members, the poor church members cannot attend that school. The church are only enriching themselves. While the Muslims are busy Islamizing the country. Vice President Ozibajo cannot talk anything, cannot say anything because he has been indebted to the president, he has been indebted to the Fulani nation because they have committed him with the traders' money. They have committed him with the traders' money. If he ventures to anything, he will go to jail. That is the reason why he cannot speak. Our Daddy Jesus has saved us. They are all there. See what is going on. The Muslims are Islamizing Nigeria with biro and paper. Oh my goodness. This is no longer, they are the allies of the Muslims, the allies in the Islamic region. They are Islamizing Nigeria with biro and paper. Why the South, the Fulanis, those ones are Islamizing the country with guns and bombs. Have you seen it that we are not going anywhere? The church is the problem of Nigeria. It is high time we all stand up, stand against these people. We should let our viewers know, we should let them know they should stand up. If they should mobilize the church to go out on protest and make sure the Nigeria stands still and say no, this thing is not going to be possible. Yes, it will not be possible. If the regime can stand up, the winners can stand up, the Catholic, the whole churches in Nigeria, Omega Fire, everybody stand up and say, all members, tomorrow is a day of protest. You will see these people will come back to their knees, begging. But our Daddy cannot say anything because it does not affect them. They all have private jets. Before you know it, they flee abroad. That is all I have to say. The church has saved Nigeria. The church has saved us.
Thank you,
We
sir.
Nigerians should be wise and know this, that the church is our problem. It's not the Islamic. It's not the Islamic nation. It's not the Fulani. It's the church that is our problem.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. This is just all I have to contribute for
Thank
today.
you. Thank you, sir.
May I continue? August 2016, the Islamic Development Bank Group, IDBG, formally opened its Nigeria country gateway office in Abuja with a mission to focus its services on number 1, health, number 2, agriculture, number 3, infrastructure, and small and medium scale enterprises and regional integration.
And are doing it successfully.
Now, ask me, where is the program organized by the church?
Bonas, open them up. Oh.
Where is the program? The road, when the organization of Islamic cooperation, they do not be all of us they drive up. No all of us they drive on the road. Now Sukok, if you they drive past the road, you know say that they do road, that they put billboard. Una see SUKUK. In short, they've done Sukok 1, they've done Sukok 2, now they are in Sukok 3. Now as you speak, they're in Sukok 3. I want to ask us a question. What will it stop Osibanjo to call Dada Deboye, Oyedepo, Christ Embassy, the heads of those top churches that we know, and then they meet, all of them meet, just their heads, all of them meet, and then he sits down with them and he tells them that we must be truthful to ourselves, that the reason why I was elected as the vice president is to protect
The interest of the church.
of the church. And as such, it will also be interesting to note that the church must also play a part, which we know that, to be honest, it will not cost us anything to do. On this note, that the church wants to form so church funding organization, that these funds will be used to do so projects in the country. Are you telling me that it will not be for not a concern government?
No.
It is an independent institution.
Even the government can even come to say, please give us loan.
Do you understand?
Now to build 30 kilometers around and
What will it stop Osibanjo to lead that movement?
now to use 200 billion build a
For
cathedral.
Abuja, they come, they send a message. May you go to share 5,000 for my
House boy.
a son, a learned individual, somebody who will see, will listen to him, and then he commands respect just listening to him. He does not understand that where he is the battlefront, and as such,
They play politics.
you must face it.
Play
squarely.
tribalism.
You can't allow the defeat us because we have been defeated. Before Ilorin, the governor of Ilorin, if he come out, challenge us, open mouth.
So now nothing do
Say
anything.
everybody for that school, all their Muslim students must wear hijab.
For
They-
that Christian school.
The Baptist school still locked the school. They went in, they broke in. They used stone, they finished them. I watched all the videos.
Where's the
And
Osibanjo?
we shouted for this video. We shout for Talk Masibi. Before that the Oyedepo can come out, can't talk for one of your message. After he talk, which other man of God follow and talk?
If other man of God talk on this matter, more than publisher. Anywhere our fathers for do program conference to say enough, make una publisher. None. All of you are just being self-centered.
They kidnap our brothers and sisters, redeemed members. Where are they today?
Who they talk? Who they talk? Because them, do they have money?
Where are they? Where are they?
They went for evangelism.
Today.
They will tell us say they went for evangelism.
Where are they today? We won't open up. More we realize say whoever is not you just be like say you born children. As you born children, you yes, they live for one street. You are not responsible for your children. You can't expect they make other landlord because they care for your children.
You are joking.
Let me send you marry go born.
Well, we don't want verse too much this evening. Our stand remain. We know we'll open our eyes to see Bubu Islamize this nation totally. This is our message this evening. And the leadership of the church will wake up to their responsibility. In order for them to do this, they should stop collecting brand envelope from politicians. Brand envelope and Ghana must come. They should stop collecting it from politicians. And let them come together. And let them speak for the masses. Let them speak for the church. All of them, they are all divided. No unity. Tribalism. I'm a member of this. Oh, you're a member of that. Are you a titan? We need to stop those nonsense. For our clear eye, they will soon pass B that church service should not go on Sunday. This one, I'm gonna go back. They will soon pass B. They'll say Sunday, no service should be holding anymore. It will be like fear.
When COVID-19 hits day, you see any video when they say they go mocks, go stop, then they pray. Have you seen when they pray for mocks? If they pray, they glue each other like this. No space. In short, they do openly. They on top for major road. That's
we're not to deceive ourselves.
For major road, but they go to churches to stop them doing it.
We're not to deceive ourselves again. We should stop deceiving ourselves. And we'll continue to talk him as it be. Talk him as it be. Talk him as it be. And we hold nobody apology. Enough! Oh, be respecting our father. Be respecting father. When father has failed, we will tell them they have failed. And we are not fighting anybody. We are not fighting the church. We are standing on the path of truth. Not until we stop those nonsense. For our clear eye, our eye goes clear. Now, you want to carry this evening. We don't want to talk too much. We'll continue from here tomorrow. God bless you now.
Thank you for joining us today. God bless you.
I beg, help us share this video and let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things where they happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you now with the video, make you help us share them. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.